Hello again and welcome back to another one. And the impact of Kendrick Lamar's Euphoria is already being seen on a mainstream level. For instance, Inside the NBA on TNT is already using it as a soundtrack.
Mavs go 13-2 and Kyrie goes to Daniel.
Damn.
And we got reports of Like That and Euphoria playing back to back in the Staples Center in LA hours ago that went viral.
Damn.
And just to give you an idea of how long this beef has been in the slow cooker, in the public eye, clips have now resurfaced of even the mayor of Compton shading Drake from 2016 when Kendrick was awarded the keys to the city.
Let's give it up one more time. We're now going to present the key to the city. Give us one moment, everybody. And I can just give you guys a hint before you see it that it's better than Drake's key. All right.
Damn.
Which makes you wonder what Drake was thinking by sending Kendrick a feature request for his last album based on Kendrick's claims on Euphoria. And today we have more that has come from this, as we got details on Drake's initial reactions to Euphoria, including takes from the likes of Joe Budden, Kxng, and others. And believe it or not, some Drake fans are making the entire fan base look like clowns at the moment, as Eminem was dragged into the mix and they thought they were making good points by bringing up Eminem, that quickly turned into a roasting session that would make even Drake embarrassed for these people. More on this in a moment. And today we also have one that shocked hip-hop fans linked to Benzino and his daughter Coi Leray, and it was trending on social media that she quote disowned Benzino. And when you find out why, the plot thickens. And of course, his obsession with Eminem was brought up again, and some believe he's had his priorities mixed up for decades. And we'll get to this later, and as usual, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts later. So starting with Euphoria, according to academics, Drake is preparing to go all out with his response, as AK stated that Drake told him, "If you think this is fire, you got no idea what is coming." Oh, and he had more to add on Drake's initial reaction. Check out some snippets from AK's stream.
Well, I don't know if I should read this first line, but the next thing he said was this: as I told y'all, I told y'all one thing I know my GOAT. He says, "See you soon." That's it. See you soon. You feel me?
That nigga
What's the
watching.
first line say though?
Yeah, what the first line say? That nigga watching.
It's time to
No, I don't know if this has any. It probably. Well, no. The first line says, he says, I'm energized. Well, he's quoting Kanye though. He's like, "I'm energized by the elimination of Drake," with a bunch of laugh emojis. Then he says, "See you soon." I don't know what that means. Okay, anyway.
And this is what we love to see, to be honest, as if you recall, the fans voted that Kendrick would take a huge L if he didn't respond to Drake's push-ups, and now they voted that Drake takes a huge L if he doesn't respond to Kendrick. And if I were to guess, I'd say Drake plans to drop this Friday, and users are certainly applying pressure as this blew up on Twitter. Drake will benefit more from responding soon, cause the longer I sit with Euphoria, the better it gets. Third day listening, now I can't stop saying, what is it, the braids? And the Joe Budden podcast looks to be all in agreement when it comes to Euphoria, that Drake is in trouble right now when it comes to this hip-hop-ish. Check out some snippets from the pod.
He went crazy. The Canadian niggas gonna be mad at you, Kendrick. That's a different type of, he went nuts.
That
Yeah, he
last
did.
verse, boy.
That last part, he went crazy. I don't know
I
nothing
think he
about
still
that.
got more to say.
I think so too.
You don't know nothing about that.
He said his whole life don't revolve around rap, so I didn't go looking for dirt.
I wasn't going to call niggas to look for dirt on you.
Yeah, this is just what I
Nigga,
got off.
I don't like you. That's it. I don't like you, bro. And I'm
this
gonna
is
tell
why.
you all the reasons why.
Yeah, this is why.
I don't even like the way you say nigga. It ain't even that deep. It just don't sound right.
It's just
Like,
cringeworthy.
Just cringeworthy.
Some shit ain't even gotta be deep.
Yeah, it don't gotta be none of that. Like, I just don't fuck with you.
That shit he said, I make music that
Electrifying. You make music that
pacifying. That I'll get back to that at a later time. Something. He smoked that. I won't explain what that little pacifier line sounds like it means.
We know what it sounds like.
Because I don't want trouble.
And in response to this snippet on Twitter, some believe Joe Budden is faking it. Joe knows what he's doing, and he knows that this wasn't it. Laughing emojis. And on this note, they forcing the excitement. While on the other end, some have expanded. People really expected K-Dot to make a club banger, Gullible. This is the diss that Drake cannot do, cause he is always looking for the playful jabs. K-Dot said, nah dude, I don't want you to dance to this. I want you to feel embarrassed. And boy, King Crooked went off on rappers like Gilly the Kid, who shocked hip-hop fans when he claimed the Kendrick diss was corny.
I fuck with Kendrick, but that shit was corn on the cob, man.
Certainly a wild statement coming from a rapper, and check out some snippets from King Crooked's rant.
One of the things that I find very revealing in this battle is a lot of people in the industry don't seem to like Kendrick Lamar. I'm not gonna say they don't like the West Coast, but a lot of rap media people, the way they talk about Kendrick, it's not very respectful. You know, you could critique somebody and still be respectful, but when you don't like somebody, it's just written all over your face when you're talking about them. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing some hot takes here and there. You know, Gilly said it was corny. Yo, Gilly, did you really listen to it? And don't get me wrong, I got a lot of love for $1 million worth of game. I'm happy them brothers got their platform off the ground. But Gilly, did you listen to that joint, man? Or did you just skim through it? You can't tell me you listened to that joint and really peeped all them double entendres and all them pattern switches and all them metaphors and punchlines for you to come up and say, yo, that's corny. Come on, bro.
And boy, it is like King Crooked saw what was coming from some Drake fans when they dragged Eminem into this to bash Kendrick, because King Crooked kept going in on the importance of not dumbing things down.
Because I'm starting to see that this is a pivotal moment in hip-hop. Now, if you 35 and up, this might not be that pivotal to you. But if you 18, you 19, you 17, and this is your first big superstar rap battle that you ever experienced, this is a pivotal moment for you as a hip-hop fan. If you in that generation, you older motherfuckers like myself, y'all done seen it. You seen so many beefs and you scoring it and you comparing it to the other battles in the past. Don't do that. Well, you can do it if you want to, but this is why it's a pivotal moment, because the outcome of this battle will affect the next generation of MCs on how they approach competitive rapping. If y'all keep wanting them to dumb down, that's what they're gonna do. You saying Kendrick Lamar is too complex, it's too layered, it's too many syllables, too many punchlines and double entendres, you ain't got time for all that, okay. True indeed, you could win a battle without all that. You could win a battle without all that. You can. But guess what? We're not about to act like when you put all that in your shit and stir that gumbo up that you're not cooking. We're not gonna act like he ain't cooking. You fucking ABC rap cheerleaders who love that dumbed down shit. Just how you get on there and talk your shit, I'm gonna get on here and talk my shit. I champion lyricism, homie. All them layers, all them concepts, all them entendres, all them style switches. Yeah, I'm with that life. I'm about that life. Don't be afraid to dig in your toolbox. Just because all these other platforms and rap media talking heads is telling you to dumb it down so they can understand it as soon as they hear it. Because they want to run to their platforms after one listen and go be the first one to jump into the algorithm and have something to say about the diss record instead of sitting with it and letting it marinate and wash over them for a minute.
And here's what King Crooked meant by that, because believe it or not, this is a real take that blew up on Twitter in response to Euphoria. Kendrick started Andre 3000 and Eminem's old flows, but they don't really rap anymore.
Damn.
So now he sounds outdated because he doesn't really have his own unique aura and style. Ain't nobody trying to hear all those syllables in 2024 laughing emojis. And the hip hop community, who thought it was cool to trash Eminem's Kamikaze album, allowed this level of ignorance to flourish. And look where we are today. Media personalities who think the real art of rapping is corny in 2024. They think lyricism in hip-hop music is corny.
I care about us more
Nah, man. Ooh, we're failing as a people. Ooh.
And if you thought that was all, we got more that blew up like this. Kendrick hopped on a Yeet type beat and started rapping like Eminem. We are Team Drake still, unfortunately, coming from a rap outlet. And just so you know, apparently being a skilled rapper is now viewed as corny by a segment of hip-hop fans, and school was in session. This is a horrible take. You hating on the fact he a skilled rapper. And here's one that's quite ironic. Lupe Fiasco dropped a song called Dumb It Down, talking about the industry devolving. This is proof that it already happened. And while this is true, this is also ironic because Lupe Fiasco believes Drake is a better rapper than Kendrick Lamar. And seeing as the people are so loud and wrong, some are wondering, Eminem doesn't rap anymore. Huh? He literally has album due out this summer and has a number of guest spots. Mind you, Eminem was officially the second biggest rapper in the world in 2023 behind Drake, according to the IFPI. But here we are. And these OVO foot soldiers are making the entire fan base look ignorant with these takes. And this is exactly why King Crooked said this beef is a pivotal moment in hip-hop when it comes to competitive rap and the art of rapping. We are in trouble, to be honest, because if you recall, even UK rapper Conan was literally complaining about Kendrick actually rapping on Euphoria. And I'd argue that this is facts about hip-hop fans today. Just say you don't like rap, bro. And I'll be looking forward to your thoughts on Kendrick getting slammed for actually being a skilled rapper with the Eminem comparisons. And moving on, hip-hop fans on social media were in for a shocker a few hours ago when it was trending on Twitter that Coi Leray disowned Benzino, and perhaps this is the reason why she felt the need to speak out, as a Benzino interview on the We in Miami podcast landed him in hot water when he spoke on R. Kelly's predicament. And here are some snippets from the We in Miami podcast that started the roasting session.
Do you think we should give R. Kelly a second chance?
Everybody deserves a second chance. I know that Elvis, a lot of motherfuckers for 14, 15. I know Nick with young girls. I'm not into that. Again, the legal age is 16 years old. So does that make it right if a does it? Yes or no? To everybody on the table. If a dates a 16-year-old.
Makes it very wrong. I don't agree.
No, it's gross.
All right. So, but it's legal in America. Right. So why the is R. Kelly doing all this time? And because you know why? Because they're 14 and 2 years younger. You don't think that the people who cleared it for 16 years old didn't know that they're with 13 and 14s too? Right. Like even to make a age that young to be the law, you already know they're going under that.
Right.
I'm not condoning Nick. It's sick.
Right.
All right. It's sick. It's sick. But I don't think R. Kelly should rot in jail for 30 years either. But what about R. Kelly getting arrested when he was a kid? They didn't take in consideration none of, and they exploited him and made all these documentaries that all these people made money off of. Right. Them parents and them girls knew what they were dealing with R. Kelly.
And it didn't take long for this to go viral. Lock him up as well for this statement. And while Benzino was getting blasted, Coi Leray took to Twitter to cut ties with Benzino. I want everybody to know I want nothing to do with anything my father has going on. I haven't spoken to him in over a year, and I don't condone or respect any of them interviews he's got going on. I don't respect his decisions, and I really want nothing to do with him. Please don't even think of me when you see him.
Damn.
Sharing the same DNA and blood doesn't make us family. Loyalty, boundaries, respect, teaching, guidance, love, patience, encouragement makes us family. And seeing how decades ago, Benzino was worried about threatening Eminem's daughter instead of nurturing his daughter, users on social media were quick to point this out. He should have spent his time and energy raising his daughter instead of obsessing over Eminem, because Haley would never say that. And more on this note, Haley Jade would never. See when parenting isn't for everyone. No neck, just keep taking L's. He was so worried about street cred and respect, and he ignored his daughter. And look where we are today. She wants nothing to do with him. This is sad to be honest, but Benzino made his bed, and some have concluded she can feature on the next Eminem album. Then, that will be all for today, and I'll be looking forward to your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next one.